Since the very beginning of SnowRunner, many people were saying that what is the point of highway trucks? We don't even have highways in a SnowRunner. And other than that, the highway trucks were basically some of the most useless trucks in the game. Not capable at all. But now they are a bit better than what they were. But now, both highway trucks and heavy-duty trucks are like forgotten. How many heavy-duty and highway trucks we got after the release of a SnowRunner? We got the Western Star 47X and Kenworth W990, which are highway trucks, and the International HX520, Cat CT681, and the GMC Brigadier, which are heavy-duty trucks. All of these trucks were standalone DLCs, but the International HX520 and Cat CT681 were free. Now, here is the thing. Highway trucks are not that great overall. I accept that. My personal favorite is the GMC. That thing is really good. It's a usable truck. And that's all a highway truck should be, in my opinion. And if we don't get many highway trucks, I'm fine with that. Because these trucks are not really good. So maybe many people would be like, why we even getting these trucks? They're not even that good. Now, here's the thing. Why even a class exists that if we get a truck in that class, there is a high chance that that truck is not going to be good. And the second thing is the new highway trucks and the GMC 9500 are both better than the small scouts that we are getting. I've seen the new scouts that are going to be released in the next season, and they are good. That radar is going to make them really unique and useful. But the other scouts were very basic. Just a small scout that is similar to 10 previous scouts. And overall, scouts are just not that useful in a SnowRunner. Trucks are way more useful. And people like trucks more. Now for the heavy duty class, the actual forgotten class in a SnowRunner. It's been 3 years that we haven't got a new heavy duty truck. And the heavy duty trucks, unlike the highway trucks, are actually really useful. I'm not saying they are incredibly good or some of the most powerful trucks in the game, but they are good enough to use in most of the regions. And not every single truck needs to be absolutely fantastic. We can get a truck like the White Western Star, and that's good. It's another truck that we can have. Maybe it could have something unique, or maybe not, that's fine. But there's nothing wrong with having more trucks. And with the new regions, I find myself using these trucks like the White Western Star or the International HX520 a lot. I need a truck that is fast and has access to some add-ons, and these trucks are fine. I don't even use trucks like Zig 612H or Kenworth 963 that much anymore because I don't need them all the time. With the heavy duty trucks, even in easier regions, sometimes you still feel like it's not that easy and the game is challenging, which is a good thing. Keeps the game fresh. So why not having more of these trucks? They're not bad and they are useful, and they are definitely better than some scouts that you're never gonna use. Now, a couple of things that I want to mention and talk about. The first one, in the heavy duty and highway class, we don't have any fictional trucks. All the fictional trucks and vehicles are in heavy, off-road and scout class. I don't really know the reason behind this, and I'm gonna come back to this, but the next thing is, what makes a truck a heavy duty or a highway truck and not a heavy truck in a SnowRunner? Some of them are really similar. For example, GMC MH9500, the International HX520, the Pacific P512PF, the Western Star 49X. These trucks are kinda similar to each other. So what makes a truck a heavy truck and what makes it a heavy-duty truck? I don't really know the answer of that. Are highway trucks and heavy-duty trucks limited to only licensed vehicles? So we just can't have any fictional trucks in these classes? And the last thing I want to say, we never got any heavy-duty or highway truck in the seasons of SnowRunner. They were all standalone DLCs. So why is it like that? I feel like a heavy-duty truck or a highway truck plus a heavy truck is going to be really amazing in a season. Way better than the normal scout and heavy truck system. Now, back to the highway trucks. It's very difficult to describe a class in a SnowRunner, but generally, highway trucks in a SnowRunner are vehicles that have good power to weight ratio, they are fast, and usually are very fuel efficient. So they're not bad for easy routes, or they're not horrible choices in easier maps, but they're not that capable. Some of them struggle a lot in mud, some doesn't have that much ground clearance, and some of them are a bit tippy. And heavy duty trucks are like a step up. You have access to a variety of add-ons. These trucks are not that fuel thirsty, especially compared to heavy trucks and off-road trucks, but they are more capable than highway trucks. So it's like a very good middle ground where you don't want to use a very powerful and fuel thirsty and capable truck like heavy trucks, and on the other hand you don't want to struggle a lot with the highway truck. So especially the heavy duty class is not useless at all. So in my opinion, it's a shame that we don't have more heavy duty trucks in a SnowRunner. They are good and useful, definitely better than Scouts, and I feel like they are a type of truck that people enjoy driving them. That's it for today's video. I see you in the next one.